this is Bosslady Shruti, and today I wanted to do a tutorial slash review of a bunch of products that are highly hyped on Instagram. So I am a complete Instagram junkie. I wake up in the morning and the first thing I see is my phone, and the first app that I open is invariably Instagram. So to me, Instagram is kind of like a part of my life, and I guess marketers and brands and influencers know that, and they also know how to push their products really well on that. And I'm a complete sucker for anything that I see on Instagram, and especially things that say they work, and when a lot of people are talking about it, I'm like, there must be something in it that I need in my life. So these are just a bunch of products that I found on Instagram, and I thought I wanted to put it to test. Also, huge shout out to Siddhi. She has an Instagram store. She was gracious enough to send me these items from her store. This is what it is called. I shall leave it on the screen and in the description down below so that you can go check it out. I have to say the products are definitely 100% authentic. They are not fake whatsoever, because I know that's a major problem a lot of people face when kind of shopping on Instagram, especially for beauty and makeup related products. So yeah, she ships them directly from like the seller, and I personally have had contact with her. I actually have to say that she's been more than patient, because this was actually supposed to have been uploaded when I was in India, but the shipment got delayed a little bit, and you all know the rest of the story of why my shipment got delayed and why I wasn't able to film. But I just wanted to sit down, and I've had these products for such a long time and I haven't really played with them, and I'm itching to. So I thought this was apt that I do my first makeup related video with these products. So I have a bunch of Huda Beauty, a lot of FARSALI, which I'm very excited about because I've never tried out anything from FARSALI, a little bit of Benefit, and just like a good mix of everything. This is kind of the look that I came up with for this. So if you want to know what products in this worked and did not, please keep watching. Alright, as you guys can tell, I've been going through a major acne situation right now. I don't know when this will clear up. I'm doing everything in my might for this to go away, but I think these hormonal situations are just not my best bay, and I just have to take my time with these things. So that is why today the first product that I haven't tried these primers out before. I have the FARSALI Unicorn Essence. Like this, oh my god, I feel the unicorn tears that everyone keeps putting on Instagram. I'm just like, I need that in my life. I need that in my life. So that is honestly the reason why I wanted to try this. Also, I love Farah Dukai. I think she is so, like, she is the grandmother that we all needed. Like, if our grandmother spoke to us like she puts out videos, then we would all listen to Dadi Ma Ke Nuske. And I have to say that even a few of her acne healing tips and videos that she has on her channel, I have been continuously going through them, and I have seen a slight improvement in my acne also. So huge shout out to her, and I think she's brilliant, and that is also the reason why I was very excited to try out FARSALI as a brand. Now the consistency of this is like semi jelly like it's not very liquidy and runny, but at the same time it's not like a jelly kind of a consistency either. I think it's a little in between. So let me just pop this on. Let me do what I've been waiting to do. I feel that this primer does give quite a decent amount of luminosity, like if you can see, like it's pretty nice. Like it's not like a bam in your face illuminator like a strobe cream also, but it's got like a very subtle radiant glow about it. So I think I like it as of now, but let's see how the makeup sits on top. Alright, so now that we have primed our face, I cannot believe that I actually have this in my hands, because I freaking went to Sephora 3 times to get my shade. Yes, And I'm not even kidding you when I say this. The Sephora at Mall of Emirates is so freaking busy. Like, I feel like I go there and I am at the Dadar station of a makeup factory. I have to be like, oh, sorry, where is the people? Like, it's like, I don't know where I am. I'm not the kind of person who usually gets very nervous around like a crowd or with a lot of people around, but I don't know, for some reason when I went to Sephora, it was just such a major chaos. Like, everyone was just too busy for you. I don't think I've ever seen a Sephora that this is this busy. If you all have a different kind of opinion, any audience who stays in Dubai, let me know if like I should kind of be prepared for this from now on. But yeah, I was just a little in shock. Anywho, I got my Huda Beauty foundation in the color Macchiato. I'm just going to read out the directions quickly. Use a pump or less. Apply foundation evenly all over the face with a dense brush or beauty sponge. For best application, pair with the Huda Beauty Complexion Perfection Pre-Makeup Base. Alright, so now my face has already been primed. I don't have her primer to try out with me today, but I am going to take just one pump. So I think what I will do is one side I will do with like a dense kabuki brush and one side I will do with a beauty sponge. Is this too light for me? But yes, it did oxidize on me in the store as well. So I think this will oxidize on me. I have my damn beauty sponge with me. This one is by PAC. I feel like this foundation like dried up on me too quickly before I can really blend it. Like now, this looks really weird. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit of my MAC charged water on my face to hopefully blend this out a little better. I don't know if you can tell, but in the mirror I can already tell that this foundation is oxidizing on me a little bit. Like in about say 5 to 10 minutes more, it will kind of become my shade. Also, I really liked it after I sprayed my face with some charged water. I feel like it blended onto my skin a lot better, and I liked using the sponge more than the brush. I am not a big fan of using a brush because this foundation is very like it's a very thick consistency. So I just feel like a brush might not give you a very flawless finish. A sponge, however, on the other hand, will give you a better, more skin-like finish, and that's kind of the finish that I like going for. I don't like a very caked on kind of foundation feel. So yeah. Alright, I guess we will leave the foundation like this for now. I have to say that my face feels a little tacky, but I guess anything with this dense formulation, I can't really expect it to not feel sticky at all. But I anyways powder down my face a little bit because I am hella oily, so I don't mind that. So yeah, let me just figure out the rest of my makeup and I shall let you know how I am feeling about this foundation. Next up is concealer. Oh my goodness, this concealer I think every beauty guru out there has tried and given their stamp of approval, from Jeffree Star to my favorite Desi Perkins to Jaclyn Hill to Manny MUA. Everybody on the face of this earth has said that the Tart Shape Tip is one of the best concealers that has ever lived the face of this earth. Man, Tarte kind of just upped its game, son. So this is honestly the first time I'm trying it out. I haven't tried this out before. I was saving it for this video. I'm such a good girl. I knew this is a little light for me. I got it that way because I wanted to highlight and brighten my under eye. Oh my goodness. This concealer has blended out like a freaking dream. Oh my gosh. Can you see how amazing my face looks right now? Mama's impressed. So yeah, I think this totally lives up to its hype. It's everything and more that I've ever wanted from a concealer. This definitely deserves a 5-star. Alright, next to set my face. This is not a new product that I'm using, but just because I don't have a setting powder which is new that I want to test out, but this is definitely something that has been hyped over and over and over all over social media and Instagram is the Mercier translucent powder. We all know how amazing this is. Alright, so for my eyes now, I do not have a palette with me because it got completely shattered. But this is a palette that I think everybody and their mother already has, and if they don't, they need to get it. This is the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill palette. This honestly is everything you ever need in terms of eyeshadows. Jaclyn is not kidding when she says that this is what her dream eyeshadow palette will be. And I think it's got a beautiful selection of, you know, warm tones, little cool tones, and a pop of color. I do want to experiment with these pops of colors today because I think I have dipped my brush into almost all of the other colors. But today I think these colors I'm going to give a try. So at least something new, right? Alright, now that our eyes are done, I am completely loving the blue, teal, turquoise-ness happening on my lower lash line. I kind of had this look in my mind and I'm so happy that it turned out the way I wanted it to be. And it's and I honestly feel for the quality that it is, it's not as expensive as a few other palettes that I have seen in the market. So with everything that you get about, I think, 28 shades and all, you know, mattes, foils, shimmers with amazing color selection. I think it is a good investment to make for a makeup artist or just a makeup enthusiast out there who wants to have a good selection of colors to be able to do various looks. Having said that, coming to my eyelashes, I'm wearing the Huda Beauty Samantha eyelashes. This is also not the first time I'm wearing them, but these are also very hyped on Instagram. I have to say that I have said this before also, these feel so light on my eyes. I don't feel like I'm honestly wearing any eyelashes at all because I know I was one of those people who struggled majorly, and I mean majorly. My mirror wasn't framed. I struggled majorly with putting eyelashes on and I just couldn't. And at a point in time, I was just like,
I'm just going to be one of those beauty gurus who doesn't do eyelashes. Like, that's it.
But yes, I would say that practice does make you perfect. And I actually enjoy wearing eyelashes now after I kind of have my own trick of putting them on. And these eyelashes are very expensive, I have to tell you. You get much cheaper eyelashes if you're just looking for some eyelashes, but the style that these are, the kind of glamour that they give to your look, I think they are pretty bomb. And yeah, at the end of the day, makeup is something very, very individualistic and very personal. I don't think anyone out there can tell you, oh, you need this, oh, you need that. I'm sure you have a ton of options in the drugstore which are cheaper, which you can use to kind of experiment with makeup if that's what you need. But if I had to give you my review solely on how good this particular eyelash is, I think it's pretty bomb and I freaking love it. And now I have the most exciting product that I have been dying to get my hands on in my hands. This is the FARSALI Jelly Bean. This, oh my god, I have been wanting this for so long. Every time I would see someone jiggle their jelly on Instagram, I'm like, I know this is going to sound really gross, but when in the movies in the 90s, they would show a man lusting after a woman like, Hi, Aja Jane Man. That is exactly how I felt when I would see this highlight. So I'm really sorry for that gross analogy that I just gave you. But this. So I'm going to first use one side with a brush and I'm going to use the other side with a finger. So I'm going to use this brush first. I'm just going to take whatever, like this is quite a lot of product and I'm told that you need very, very little. So I'm just going to take a little bit on the brush. But even on top of powder, I think it's blending pretty beautifully. Woohoo! Mama be glowing. So this is obviously not a very bam highlight. This is perfect if you want to kind of layer your highlight. This I feel will enhance whatever glow comes on top. And otherwise, I actually would have liked to mix it in with my foundation. But because I was trying a new foundation today, I didn't want to mix it in with my foundation. But maybe in my future tutorials, I will mix it in my foundation because I have seen a lot of people do that and it giving a beautiful finish. So I do want to try it out that way too. But I just want to try it with my fingers on my other hand, on my other side of the face. I think the finger application was better. Finger application I felt was better. Like this is more subtle and this is BAM! Like, I don't know what hit me. So I'm just going to go in with my finger over here also. Next up, I obviously am going to be using my Desi X Katie Fuego by Dose of Colors. I don't know if this is very highly talked about on social media here in India, but Desi Perkins is one of my favorite YouTubers out there. I think her family, her husband, her dogs are all goals, and she is my personal favorite, so I had to include this in my most hyped Instagram products videos because I think she as a person is very hyped on Instagram, so I guess that works, right? So I obviously have tried this. I wear this all the time, though I have to say that this works better when you layer it with something like this underneath it, or maybe this other ColourPop cheek highlight that I have. Mixing them both gives me the blinding glow that I need to kind of ward off all my haters and tell them, bitch, you gotta get lost because I'ma have this glow. Come to mama. Come to me. Let the sun shine on your cheeks. For lips also I have something very exciting. These are the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lips. So this is kind of the mini version of these colors. I just thought that it's better, especially someone like me who has tons of lipsticks, better to get small ones and utilize them rather than getting full size big bottles and then they just being there in my stash. I want to first put Clueless on my lips. This is what Clueless looks like. I have to say it goes on really well, but I think this is a little too light for me and it is washing me out completely. So I want to mix it in with a little bit of deeper. These are actually pretty comfortable on the lips too, because otherwise liquid lipsticks can get a little drying. I did moisturize my lips with a lip balm, but the two colors together I think are pretty warm. Alright, so now that we have our lips on, I think our full face is done. I'm just going to quickly do my hair, maybe put on a pair of lenses, we'll see, and be right back. Alright, so like you can see, this is the final result. I am actually filming this outro a couple of hours after wearing the makeup because I wore the makeup and then I filmed the Instagram video for my hair and stuff like that, which you will see soon. So stay tuned to my Instagram if you haven't and follow me there, Bosslady Shruti. So yeah, I just had quite a lot of time to kind of wear this and I don't see any change or breaking up of the foundation as such. I do have to say I really love the foundation. It is sitting very well on my extremely problematic skin right now, and it has kind of covered up a lot of my redness that I unfortunately have right now, and I do feel that spraying a little bit of a Fix Plus or this charged water or like some mist really helps the foundation blend better into your skin, and I would suggest that you blend it with the sponge rather than a brush. I don't think I'm actually disappointed as such with any product that I tried out today, because, and that honestly is quite shocking for me because usually there is at least one or two misses, but I am pleasantly surprised by almost everything I tried out today, including the lashes, the lips, obviously the Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette. Yeah, so overall I'm actually kind of loving this makeup also, so hopefully it's a good makeup day. And this glow is like blinding all the haters, so this is what I love. And yeah, I think that is all that I have for y'all today. I hope you subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. Hit that notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video. And like I always say, keep it awesome.